They laughed when you cried, mocked your voice in sujood, and shamed your devotion. But Allah was closer than all their noise. They called you weak for crying in sujood. But Allah saw a servant returning in desperation, and that's beloved to Him. They laughed when you whispered His name. But He knew that whisper held the weight of your entire world. Your dua was mocked, dismissed like it meant nothing. But Allah was already sending the answer before they even stopped. You thought their mockery canceled your sincerity. But what they insulted was what made your heart closest to His light. Even in their loudest insult, Allah listened deeper, and what He heard was more powerful than any of their laughter. Sometimes mockery echoes louder than mercy. Even when you bow in sujood, their words cling to your ribs like poison. You question if Allah hears your cries louder than their insults. But Aman isn't measured in silence, it's measured in turning. You wonder why devotion feels like shame in public. But to Allah, it was always nur, even in private pain. You think your tears disqualified you. But those tears softened your qalb. And He draws near to the broken-hearted. They label you dramatic, weak, emotional. But Allah calls you sincere, and He writes it, tear by tear. You are not foolish. You are someone returning, and every step toward Him echoes louder than their laughter ever could. Allah says, "Indeed, we know that your chest is constrained by what they say." Al-Ṣuʻarā 97. He saw what they couldn't. You don't need to fight back with words. Let the ayah speak. It was sent to defend the dignity of those who were mocked. Tadabbur means letting His words reach where theirs wounded. Every verse is a balm, sent, not shouted. When they mock you, open the Qur'an, not to answer them, but to hear the one who answers you. Allah never mocked you. He called you my servant. That name is protection louder than any insult. Healing won't come by shouting back. It comes by resting in the sound of His mercy, not their mockery. Let them mock, let them laugh, but don't lose your softness. It's your bridge to Allah, and He always honors softness. One day, the voice they ridiculed will recite Qur'an with peace that silences crowds and calms your own soul. Every insult pushed you inward, and that's where He met you. Not in the noise, but in the stillness where sincerity lives. Healing didn't begin with revenge. It began the moment you stopped defending yourself and started surrendering to Him. Those tears they dismissed, Allah collected them gently, and everyone became a seed of light planted in secret. You were never weak. You were wounded while worshiping, and He witnessed every drop. If your soul is ready to rebuild with peace, there's something gentle waiting in the description. When your heart whispers, now,